You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Have you ever heard the saying that practice makes a master? When you first start off with something, you're not going to be that great. And just because you're not going to be that great, does that mean that you stop? No. A lot of times consistency outworks the talent. Why is that? Because you're putting in the effort. You're putting in the hours, probably on a daily. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're studying yourself. You're studying the talent. You're studying your competitors within the field. This is a consistent work that you are doing. You're studying so you can better yourself in this craft. I used to play basketball, and in school you had very talented players. I had very talented players on my team. And then you had the players that didn't do much, and then you had the consistent players. The players that they were all right, but within that consistency, they were up there, if not higher, than the talented players that started off. So, you know, when you play basketball, you first get on the team, like, you can obviously see who is a pretty good player and who still needs some work. And then the people that still need some work, the ones that are consistent, they are just about where the talented player is, if not higher, because they're working on their consistency. They're working on their consistent shots. They're working on their consistent shots. They're doing them laps around the gym. So they're working on their breath work. They're working on their stamina. As if the more talented person who isn't consistent, they are just talent. They're just talent, but they're not work. They're just talent, but they're not work. What do I mean by a person is talent but not work? While I was playing basketball, I've seen players that was not as talented, but they had that work. They had that work. They had that dog in them. They had that spirit of not giving up. So what I mean by, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. You have to start and continue to practice to master your craft. You have to start to be great. And not only do you have to start to be great, you have to be consistent to be great. You have to be consistent to be a master. When I was younger, I can't even believe that I wanted to be a basketball player as much as I did, but I used to watch this YouTuber, and he used to make YouTube videos about putting in 10,000 hours. Do you think that these people who put in these 10,000 hours, the first hour was great? The first hour was not great. Do you even think that the 1,000th hour was great? The 1,000th hour was still not that great. Even the 5,000th hour, it's a lot better, but is it great? No. You have to be consistent. You have to continue to put in those hours. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. You have to be consistent within you starting to be great, and not just consistent within a week or two, within a month. Sometimes it takes years upon years upon years. Even I've been watching people's YouTube videos, and I'm just like, wow, like, they have so many subscribers, so many views. I scroll down all the way to the bottom of their YouTube. They've been doing this for 7 years, and their views were like 50, 20. Now they got hundreds of thousands of views, but the consistency was that 7 years. Within that 7 years, how many hours do you think they put within that 7 years? It's not just like 2 to 3 hours a day. Like, it's on a consistent basis. But within these people putting in that work and putting in those hours, they had to start to be great. They had to start to be great. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop. They continued to believe in themselves and be consistent. So you have to start to be great. But you don't have to be great to start. But you have to start to be great. But I just want to encourage y'all to start. Even with me starting in my YouTube videos, like, my past videos got 20 views. Some of them got 10, some of them got 4. But you have to truly believe in yourself and truly believe in your craft and keep going. It might take me 2 years to even get like 10,000 views or 10,000 subscribers or whatever. It might take years. Sometimes it takes people years, sometimes it takes people a year. But regardless, you have to stay consistent. And in order to be consistent, you might have to break your years down to months. And you might have to break your months down to weeks. And you might have to break your weeks down to days, just to the short-term goals so you can get to your long-term goal. For me, my long-term goal is 30 days right now. And in order for me to get to that long-term goal, I'm breaking it up within like 7 days. Just do 7 days, maybe have a Sunday off. But do 7 days, 7 days, 7 days till you get to that month, till you get to that 30 days. Like, and then I listen to like a song I'm listening to now. Like, music really helps me, you know, get through my days and it helped me stay consistent. So a song that I'm listening to that I've been listening to for years is 30 Days by Larry June. And then, you know, NBA Youngboy got that song too where he be like, 30 days straight, I ain't sleep don't listen to me, but it go like, that's how I go, like 30 days straight, I ain't sleep to the 3. I went 30 days straight, like that shit. Yeah, like that helps me. Music helps me a lot to like, okay, like every day, like it's a mantra. 30 days, like 30 days. I feel like I sound so crazy, but you know what's crazy? I might keep that in there because sometimes you have to look crazy to get to your dream. So it is what it is. So I just want to encourage y'all to start. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And in the midst of being great, you have to be consistent. You have to stay consistent. You have to keep going. It might take you a year. It might take you years. It might take you 7 to 8 to 10 years. But you have to stay consistent. If you truly believe in yourself and your craft, you have to stay consistent. Even when times get hard. Like I said, I'm doing my YouTube right now. I'm getting what? 10 views? 15 views? Like, and still going. Still doing outstanding. Still doing numbers. Okay? So I just want to encourage y'all to keep going. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. I truly hope that you start. I truly hope that you start today. There's no point in waiting until tomorrow. There's no point in waiting until you get the right equipment. Start today. You just have to start and be consistent within that, okay? You just have to start. Just start. Just start. Even if you don't have all the knowledge right now, just start.